Hey guys, today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 3.
The Enterprise has put in at Rutia 4 to deliver medical supplies following an outbreak of violent
Smooth.
protests. Generation of peace has ended with terrorist attacks by Ansata separatists.
Oh wow.
Recreational shore leave has been prohibited, and all away teams have been instructed to beam down armed.
Beam down armed, oh. But meanwhile, they're just having lunch. Oh god! Terrorist attack? She just rushes in.
Doctor, it is not safe.
That's an order, Lieutenant.
Not safe. Oh yeah, I forgot. She can give orders.
There's a lot of bleeding, but it's not as bad as it looks.
The Klingon's right. Could be another bomb.
Could be another one.
Captain, there has been an incident.
A bomb
Yeah,
has been
I'll say.
detonated by Ansata terrorists.
Like 10 feet away.
Security status.
Vulnerable, sir.
Transporter room 3. Log on to the away team. Prepare to beam them back.
Yes, Captain.
What about the wounded?
Doctor, you are endangering yourself and the away team.
Captain, I'm
Will he
trying
give her a
to put
direct
life
order?
back into a wounded body with sleight of hand. I'm not going anywhere. Data and work don't have to stay. Crusher
Wow.
out.
Hung up on him. Is he gonna beam her anyway? Oh god, I thought it was another bomb. Are they taking her hostage?
You don't understand.
Oh my god, they took her. Oh my god. That's an opening. Woo! I got a chill. They took Crusher. Okay. I'm gonna bring it back down now for the theme. I'm gonna get hyped. This is the first time I'm like, let's get through the theme song because I want to know what's gonna happen.
The final frontier.
To boldly go and no one has gone before. Okay, let's go.
People don't just appear and disappear. There must be some way to track her.
They don't
We've
know
been
where she
unable to
is.
detect a signal from her communicator. Either it has been deactivated, or she is being held in a shielded location.
Or she's dead.
You're a doctor on a Federation starship. I always wondered what it would be like to travel across the galaxy. It's not something I've exactly had time for.
They better not hurt her.
This isn't the best way to meet new people, is it?
She'll never talk. Is that what he wants? Information? Explain.
Request permission to be on the away team, sir.
No, you have
Too
an important
emotional.
job to do here. I want you to work with the team that are investigating this new technology of theirs.
We need your smarts, Wesley. But also, I don't think he wants to take him in to that situation.
They don't usually take hostages. And now they have this new device that makes them even more deadly.
What can you tell us about this device?
Yeah, what kind of technology do they have?
Perhaps if we found ourselves in possession of some of that advanced Federation weaponry of yours, it would shift the balance of power back to our favor.
Of course, you know that is out of the question.
Yeah, right. They can't just give them weapons, right?
I would like to leave Commander Riker here to assist in your search for Dr. Crusher.
If you like.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I know my enemy, Commander. They don't leave much room for optimism.
Is Crusher in real danger? I mean, this guy seems nice enough, but I don't know what his deal is.
What's the point of not eating? You're the only one who suffers. Do I look like it's
Protest.
bothering me? Okay, it's bothering me. Come on.
Maybe she can learn something about these guys.
Why have you brought me here?
I need a doctor.
Your doctor's on Rutia.
I need somebody better. I heard you were with the Federation flagship, and I knew you had to be.
He did target her.
All we did was bring them.
Medical supplies.
People were hurt.
I know. I hurt them.
Yikes.
Finished eating. Get up.
Oh, now he's angry. Uh-oh.
You'll be with him again, Doctor.
I like this music.
I see no reason to kill you.
Okay, good. But I don't know if I believe him, but good. Come on, Shabak.
I need some instruments from my ship in order to diagnose this. When I inform the captain how serious the situation is, I'm sure he'll agree. I've told you, Finn, the Federation is not allied with the Rutians. We're here on an errand of mercy.
Errand of mercy. Hey-oh.
I've anticipated your needs.
These are Federation supplies.
How'd they get them?
The ones we had delivered to the medical dispensary.
They took them.
How did this ever get started?
70 years ago, we denied them independence. That gave them a noble cause.
I see.
The event that really opened my eyes took place only a few days after my arrival. A terrorist bomb destroyed a shuttle bus, 60 school children.
No.
There were no survivors.
Oh.
The Ansata claimed that it was a mistake, that their intended target was a police transport.
It's complicated. There's people on both sides.
They're dying. I'm seeing a complicated set of conditions. Their DNA is warped somehow, and it's distorting their entire cellular chemistry.
Oh, their DNA is warped?
If I could detect their condition
What
earlier,
was he whispering?
You could reverse the damage?
perhaps what happened to them.
Yeah, what happened? How'd this happen?
It's the inverter. We transport through a dimensional shift that the routine sensors can't trace.
You can't do that with humanoid tissue.
Whoa! Cool. Oh.
Look at this.
Yeah, Jordy, what you got?
The Rudian team picked up a faint nuclear vibration during the terrorist movements.
Nuclear vibration.
That could possibly indicate subspace transition rebound during transport.
3 smartest guys here.
Folded space transport. Adaptive transport. Yes.
Are you referring to the Elway theorem?
Yes, computer, call up the files on the Elway theorem.
Nice. He's got it.
To use this technology would be an irrational act.
We may be dealing
Correct.
with irrational people, Data. Is there a way to trace this?
With an adaptive subspace echogram? Maybe.
Cool.
Anyone who is willing to transport in this manner would suffer significant internal damage that could be detected.
It sounds as though they may require the services
Of a doctor. Yes, now he gets it.
My methods may seem harsh, but believe me, they're gentle compared to my predecessors.
What happened to your predecessors?
They were murdered.
Of course.
You tell me that little boy's the threat?
It's possible.
Even the little one?
That shuttle bus I told you about, the bomb was set by a teenager. In a world where children blow up children, everyone's a threat.
That is the saddest thing ever.
I live in an ideal culture. There's no need for your kind of violence. We've proven that.
Your origins on Earth are from the American continent, are they not?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Earth has a very violent history.
You're Kotick Shaw, the waiter from the Lumar Cafe. You witnessed both the explosion and the kidnapping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of this. I want you to take a message back to your people. You tell them the Federation is willing to negotiate for the release of Dr. Crusher.
Yeah, let's get her back.
What I want is to go home, back to my own country. To leave behind the roundups, the interrogations, and not to have to jump at every unexpected noise. That's what I want, Riker.
This is a very heated issue down here on this planet. It's very volatile.
I've been reviewing the history of armed rebellion, and it appears that terrorism is an effective way to promote political change.
Yes, it can be. But I have never
Historically, I
subscribed
suppose.
to the theory that political power flows from the barrel of a gun.
Yet there are numerous examples when it was successful. The independence of the Mexican state from Spain, the Irish unification of 2024.
2024.
Terrorism is acceptable when all options for peaceful settlement have been foreclosed.
What will Picard say?
Data, these are questions that mankind has been struggling with throughout history. Your confusion is only human.
Warranted. Mm-hmm.
Your Federation colleagues have engineered mass arrests to pressure me into releasing you. I need you here.
To find a way to reverse the effects of the dimensional shift? I can do that right now.
Can
Stop
she?
using it.
Just don't do it.
Is your son on the ship?
Yes.
I'm sorry, he's on the ship.
Why are they going to do something to the ship? Don't
Please,
do anything.
Finn, don't do this.
To the ship.
I will do anything you ask.
I had a son, too, who was 13 when he died in detention.
Keep it together, Crusher. Whoa!
Intruder alert, deck 12.
Another substance
Yeah.
for collection. Dimensional shift, sir.
Go to red alert. Sound general quarters.
Yes, Fred alert. Door, Jordy.
Security to engineering.
Whoa!
Intruders in engineering.
Intruder signal's unstable, Captain. I cannot lock on.
They are moving interdimensionally.
What? They're going to blow up the warp drive? They are going to blow up the warp drive.
Lock on my signal and stand by to transport 2 kilometers off the starboard nade south.
Did he
Transport
put his
now.
communicator on? Okay.
Calibrate their destination.
No, sir. The readings are.
Right under the bridge. Right under the bridge. Warp. I thought that red shirt was a goner.
Security! Code 1, emergency!
Worf is down. They took the captain. Oh, frig. Okay, do they have, the Enterprise secured on this show anymore? Suddenly it's very vulnerable. At least they're together. Where's her back? She's happy to see him, but also that's not good.
We're getting closer to tracing their movements. Actually, it was Wesley who put us onto this dimensional jump of theirs. He has been extraordinary, Beverly.
He is.
He's going to make a very fine officer.
Oh.
He's had good role models.
Don't worry, it's gonna be okay.
The difference between a madman and a committed man willing to die for a cause, it's all become
A gray area.
blurred over the last
Yeah.
few days.
I don't have to remind you of the psychological impact of being a hostage.
And she's sympathizing with her captors. That's fair.
Jean-Luc, if we really examined our role in all this, we
Beverly, you were arguing for a man who may have murdered your son.
I didn't kill your son. We weren't able to destroy the ship. We had to settle for him.
took the captain. That's crazy.
The Federation will quickly tire of our little war. They'll want you back, and I will not make it easy. Eventually, the Federation will force the government into making concessions.
What kind of concessions?
You understand, I will not cooperate with you in any way.
You've already cooperated, Captain, just by coming here.
Well, he didn't go there. They took him. He's gonna take her now, too?
I'm not here to hurt you. Just hear what I have to say. We demand an embargo and trade sanctions levied against Rutia. No ships will be allowed in or out. You have 12 hours to make your decision.
We have 12 hours. The Enterprise is not very secure these days.
Request permission to join the rescue party, sir.
Granted.
Owe it to the captain.
Permission granted. You have the bridge, Mr. Data?
We'll bring him home, Wes.
Let's hope so.
Glad to see your captain.
Yes.
I may have to kill him.
No.
He can help you, Finn. He is very influential.
He will not help us.
If you could just convince him that your
You
cause...
may be able to convince him.
That's what he wants. He wants her to convince him.
You haven't tasted real fear yet, Doctor.
Is that the best you can do? Is fear the only weapon you have?
No, but it's a good one.
It scares me to think that you might win this fight and gain real power.
Not if Picard can help it.
I don't want you to fear me.
Too late. I mean, he's a sensitive artist at heart who kidnapped her.
Beverly, how dangerous would another ride through the inverter be to us?
He's prepared to kill you.
An excellent reason to escape. Do you think you've gained his confidence?
He's made her think that.
There are some things I want to tell you in case we don't get out of this.
Oh, no. Rescue
They found
party.
us.
Rescue party.
Finn!
I didn't think she was gonna shoot him. Dead?
He's dead.
Oh.
You didn't have to kill him.
It's an imperfect solution for an imperfect world.
But will she shoot the kids? All right, kid. Good call.
Already another one to take his place. It never ends.
He could have killed you. He didn't. Maybe the end begins with one boy putting down his gun.
Exactly. Back on the bridge. Yeah.
I hear I owe my rescue to you.
He solved it.
It's good to have you back. Both of you, sir.
Take us out of orbit, Mr. Crusher.
Back to work.
At your convenience.
Okay, guys, that was season 3, episode 12. And in this one, we saw another example of the Enterprise not being fully secure. Like, people are beaming on with nothing stopping them. I don't know why I was under the impression that people can't just beam on to the Enterprise. I mean, it seems like in the last 2 episodes, that's what's happened, which does raise the stakes in the show. So this episode was all about terrorism. They really tried to show both sides of it, humanize the terrorists a little bit to us, you know, show them with their own wounded and their own children. The leader is also like a nice artist and all of that stuff. I feel like this episode could have been stretched over a few episodes. We could have maybe got a little more complex about it. I am curious if we are going to get to a point where storylines are carrying through. It's interesting to me that a show that is so episodic like this one is trying to tackle these big ideas. I am noticing a lot more action in season 3. I mean, we started this episode off with a terrorist attack, a bomb, and then we had a bomb on the ship that Geordi had to get rid of. I mean, that's another thing though, like, couldn't anyone just beam onto the Enterprise then and just stick a bomb on there and leave? I mean, how are people getting onto this ship? I'm very curious. Don't they have some kind of security perimeter set up? I don't know, maybe I'm nuts, but I was under the impression that you can't just beam on to someone else's ship. I mean, I guess that's wrong. I don't know. They're aware of it. I think when people beam on, they say like, you know, oh, unidentified guy in the warp drive or whatever. But man, it just seems dangerous that anyone can beam on there. Next week we're watching one titled Deja Q, which I believe is going to be a Q episode, and we know that I love those. We know that those are always good, so I'm excited to check those out next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.